Storm clouds gather over Europe.
Welcome, kings and sultans. I'm Campos, and welcome to C Gaming Reviews. Today, we march back in time to the medieval era with our review of Medieval 2 Total War. Different than the last videos, this one is a turn-based strategy game. So, the topics of today are going to be a bit different. Join us as we explore this epic masterpiece. And remember that this is purely our opinion. If you don't agree, feel free to comment below your thoughts. Let's begin. Developed by Creative Assembly, this iconic game was released in 2006. It leads players to conquer, govern, and wage wars in a richly detailed and historically accurate medieval world. Medieval 2 offers an immersive turn-based strategy experience, combining grand empire management and tactical warfare where players can guide their chosen faction to dominance on the European, Middle Eastern, and North African continents. This game allows you to free your inner commander, with its strategic depth in tactical battles where you take control of huge armies and lead them to battle, manufacturing the medieval world. However, the AI of the game leaves a bit to desire. It is definitely not the worst AI of the Total War series, but far from the best, in our opinion. And after a relatively steep learning curve, the game becomes less challenging. It is worthwhile, but there is lack of a challenge for experienced players. Gameplay rating: 8.5 out of 10. Medieval 2 tries to commit to historical accuracy. There are diverse factions, with their respective culture, armies, gameplays, and historical contexts and events. Furthermore, the inclusion of famous historical figures and real events immerses us in the world. This allows us, players, to stay true to history or to completely reshape it. But some historical facts were completely changed, leaving us to ask the truth of certain aspects. Yes, Portugal. I'm looking at you with Pamplona. I mean, why? Historical authenticity rating: 9 out of 10. In terms of graphics, this game presents us with a very pleasing and detailed representation of the medieval world. The huge diversification of unit models, showcasing the different cultures and eras, is definitely one positive point. The gameplay map is also very interesting to see, especially considering we are talking about an almost 20-year-old game. We can feel the terrain of medieval era and use it to conquer our enemies. And if it's true that some graphics may lack the finesse of more up-to-date titles, they still allow us to dive into this immersive world with very interesting visuals. Graphics rating: 8 out of 10. Music and sound. We struggled a lot thinking about this topic. Not because it's, per se, a difficult category, but because of the positives and negatives. This game gives us a perfect complement for the medieval setting. There are majestic and epic tracks that elevate the grandeur of the battles, but also of the campaigns. The quality of the sounds themselves is also very good, pulling us with the clashing of swords, the rallying cries of brave men, and the thundering roar of catapults. However, and it pains us to say so, there are limited music and sounds. But the truth is, it's the only negative point we can add to this part of the game. Considering this, the music and sound rating is 9.5 out of 10. Medieval 2 provides immense replay value. Every single faction feels unique and they give always a strategic challenge. There are just a lot of factions to play from. 17 in total, and each with unique units, strengths, and gameplay experiences. And this is just talking about the vanilla game. There is also the Kingdoms DLC, which is going to have a video of its own, and a very active and loyal modding community, introducing countless hours of gameplay, campaigns, new mechanics, new content, increasing the game's lifespan for a lot and good years. Replay value rating: 9.5 out of 10. Medieval 2's legacy and undeniable. Personally, was our first experience with the Total War saga, and it allowed us to become huge fans of the series. We devour every single game after that one. This game, in our opinion, solidified the Total War series as the best and leading strategy franchise and gave huge influence on subsequent strategy games. It was the first stone of many good quality strategy games yet to come, in this case, focusing more on historical campaigns. Legacy rating: 10 out of 10. Medieval 2 remains a timeless and immersive turn-based strategy game. Just to put in perspective, and this is going to be very personal, the game, until now, I have played more hours was Warhammer 2, also from the Total War series, and when I was during the gameplay of this video, I felt a very good game, with a beautiful world and amazing soundtrack, despite its age, not feeling that I was going backwards. Obviously, the game would be more polished if it was made today, but the idea of making such a masterpiece in the mid-2000s is staggering. We honestly think is a must-play to every game enthusiast, and we invite old players to return to it for the good old times. Overall rating: 8.5 out of 10. And there you have it. This concludes our review of Medieval 2 Total War. It is a game that continues to stand the test of time, sending us back to medieval era in an immersive journey through kings and sultans, crusades and jihads. Grab your armor and sword, raise your banners and march brave and forward to take the Holy City and the rest of the world. Feel free to like, comment your thoughts and games you want to be reviewed, subscribe, and until next time, unlock the world of gaming, where reviews come to life.